So I'm going to show you a couple of different methods of how to regrip a golf club, and make sure you stay tuned because this little annoying piece of plastic, which many of you probably tried to pick off or even get a knife and cut it off and risk damaging the grip. It's a really easy way for this to come off, and I'll show you when I regrip this golf club. The first way we'll show you is with compressed air, and the second way is the traditional method of regripping a club. So compressed air, we're going to use a little bit of masking tape. Don't need double-sided tape to hold the grip in place. This does obviously depend on the size, bore size of the grip in question and the shaft, but this is a 0.6, this is a 0.6, we shouldn't have any issues. First things first, I put my grip up with a tiny little bit sticking over the end there, and that's the butt cap, and I just mark the shaft. I just use a little whiteboard eraser, but you can use a Sharpie. And then obviously if we're doing compressed air first of all, so we're going to use a bit of masking tape, and I'm just going to tape up to that part that I've just marked, and just with the masking tape leave a little bit overhanging, about a centimetre. You can go up to an inch, you can do more, and then we just wrap the tape round nice and easy like that. Give it a little twist, poke it in the end. Now we're ready to put it on with compressed air. I'm using this little Ryobi tire inflator, only needs 60 psi, so don't need to go for a big massive unit. This is something I use for my car, and it's nice and easy. So first things first, I need a little adapter. Just got this one here, this is the one I'm using. This little adapter goes on the end of my air compressor unit. Clip that in place. At this point, if you've got a little bit of grip solvent, it's really helpful. I'm actually using white spirit. Now white spirit always used to be used, it's really good, however it can irritate the skin and it is flammable, so you've got to make sure you wash your hands and be careful. Just dip the tip in, that just helps me to work the grip on to the end like that. So we're ready to use our tire inflator. 60 psi, if you use bar, that is 4.1 bar. Okay, here we go. This little bit that I showed you goes on the end here. It doesn't actually fit in for me. I should really adapt it. Turn her on. A little bit of air in the end. And slide her on. And that's it. Wonderful. All done. Downsides of this, you can't do it with every single grip. Some of the wind grips, you can't do it, it can be a bit dangerous. But if you're using a Tour Velvet or a pretty much standard MCC grip, these rubber grips, nice and easy to do. The only downside really is they can twist a little bit. It's nothing to worry about unless you're swinging incredibly fast, but you can always do this as well. These are great for fitting. When I get people in, they're not sure on the grip, I can whip a grip on. And I can whip it back off again as well. So that's the bonuses of compressed air. It's quick and easy, it's ready to use straight away, and you can take the grip off, try a different grip, etc. Downsides is it can twist slightly, so it can, if you've got a line grips, not really very good for that because the line might move slightly. If you're just using like a Tour Velvet, I think it's perfect. But it's great for trying out different grip sizes, and you can whip it off, you don't lose the grip. Nice and easy. This time I'm going to use special double-sided tape. This is actually proper stuff. This, you can use any kind of double-sided tape, but my advice would be don't use cheap rubbish. Get yourself some decent tape. We're going to cut about ½ an inch over the end of the club, wrap the tape around, and what I like to do is I get half of it round and then I pick off the backing like so, and then we get the other half wrapped round, and we just twist on the end and tuck just on the inside there. Right, now I'm using white spirit. Got a little tray here, baking tray, that's all that is. Don't need a big fancy gripping station. And what we do, got a little hole in the end, pop your finger over there just to keep the solvent, grip solvent, white spirit, whatever you're using, in the grip. So pour it in the end there. Nice little shake so we coat the inside of the grip. You really want to get that tip section. And then we just take a finger off off the top and just pour it over the grip. And if you're not sure you've done enough, just pour a little bit more on. Make sure we're nice and smooth. Get the tip on, line her up, and then just push. And that little lovely tip I said about the plastic, it just snaps off if you just pop it on like that. Make sure we're all nicely lined up, which we are, and we're done. There we go, that's it, nice and simple. If you haven't hit like and subscribe, please do. Likes help the video to grow and subscribes help the channel to grow. So make sure you do. See you next time. Bye.